Hello, Flosstube. I have finally made it back for my very belated, would have been week 3 Flossmas video, but unfortunately we're probably week 4.5 by now. Sorry that I haven't uploaded. I wasn't very well for a little while, so much better now, less full of Christmas cold. Feeling much better. So I am back. It is a little bit close to the bone. We're very nearly at the big day. I have my tree up and ready. I hope the lights aren't too distracting, but I wanted some kind of Christmassy decor in the video. And I have my very Christmassy bar humbug sheepy dress on. For those of you that don't know, I'm not the biggest Christmas person, so that's the bar humbug. It's a long-standing joke within my family that I'm not the cheeriest of Christmas elves. Yeah, I try. I'm getting better. So we are here today, obviously, for my third Flossmas video. This is probably going to be my last Flossmas video. I don't imagine that I'll get another one up before Christmas arrives, since it's only, where are we today? The 22nd today? 23rd today? One of the two. 23rd today, goodness me. Yes, I'm definitely not getting another one up by Christmas, but hopefully after Christmas there will be either a whip parade or a floss tube, or a combination of the two. As much as I would love to, I won't be doing a finish parade not because I don't have them, but because most of the finishes from this year are either gifts or Christmas presents. So I don't have them to show them. So probably won't be doing a finishing parade. You never know. Anyhow, welcome to my floss tube. Goodness me, I'm not with it today. My name is Ruth. It is lovely to have you here. This is my channel called Bookish Pixie Stitches, all about cross stitch, occasionally about books and sometimes other crafts. Today I think it's going to be just cross stitch. So I've got a fully finished object. Oh my goodness. I have some whips. I have some plans. And yes, I think that's probably what we're going to cover today. So, sorry, not very organised, just kind of really wanted to get on with doing this today because we're running out of time before Christmas and I don't want to just leave it hanging as it was. So I made it back, we're doing well. Okay, so I'm going to start us off with our fully finished object. However, disclaimer to my mum's partner Doug, if you are watching, please stop watching now, because it will ruin the surprise. So if you are here, then please go away. But thank you for stopping by. But for the rest of you, I can't actually believe this is fully finished. So this is my Woodland Advent Candles ornament. Oh my goodness, isn't she gorgeous? I'm so chuffed. I can't believe I actually managed to do this. So this is stitched on absolute nightmare linen. What count was it? 32 count, beautifully beige linen. I think originally possibly from Lakeside Needlecrafts. Not 100% sure, but I think it's a witch out linen, which would explain why it's quite so rigid. So this is, as I said, I'm going to bring it in a bit. This is my Woodland Advent Candles piece. I loved the stitching. This is my first ever ornament. Please excuse the slightly wonky finishing, but it's the first time I've ever done anything like this. So this is mounted. So we've got mount board. We've got lovely fabric at the back. I love this fabric. The fabric came from Hobbycraft. So we've got some lovely Christmassy holly on the back. We've got a little lace trim and a snowflake charm and a little lace hanger. So this is my fully finished Christmas ornament, the first one. I am in the middle of doing another one. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get it done. But I'm so pleased with this. I can't believe I got this finished. So this design was originally in this here magazine. So this is the Christmas 2025 Just Cross Stitch magazine. I'm going to put this down despite the fact that I love it and I could just leave it here for the entire video because I'm so pleased with it. But yes, going away now. So as I said, the design was originally in here and the design is by Laura Romola of The Little Stitcher. As I said, it's stitched on 32 count, beautifully beige linen, 2/1 using, I think on this one, all CXC threads. Yes, on this one, all CXC threads. And yeah, I'm so pleased with it. You're going to get it one more time just because I'm super chuffed. And I actually got it done before Christmas. I've just got to wrap it now. So Yep, one more time. Woodland advent candles. So pleased with this. And you know what? It was worth the linen because I think my stitches look lovely. I'm really pleased with it considering how much white stitching there is. I'm really pleased with how this looks. Try and get rid of the lights a little bit. Spoiling it a little bit. But yes, very, very pleased with how this has turned out. It was fiddly to finish. It's, as I say, I've never done anything even vaguely like this before, so really pleased with that. Which moves me on quite nicely to whips, because my first whip is again from Upside Down. This magazine, the Just Cross Stitch magazine. It's another what do you call them, ornament design. Now, Mum, if you're watching, go away. I did kind of already say that, but so I'm trying hard not to show you the chart. This is the design. It is called The First Noel. I am stitching this on 16 count navy blue Aida 2/1 using DMC and CXC threads. The original design is by Alison Burrow from A New Creation Studio. And I'm just going to move my, please excuse my thread because I was working on this morning. I've just dropped my needle. Oh no. Oh dear. 1 second. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too bad of a pause. So this is where, oh goodness me, we need a backing board. 1 second, backing board. Right, try that. I'm organised today. So this is where I've got to. Please excuse my dangling thread. As I say, I was working on this about 5 minutes ago. Maybe not quite 5 minutes ago, but recently. So I've got Joseph and the baby in the manger done, the stars done, and we've got Mary coming in here. And then I've got all of the border to do and fully finish it. Fortunately, I have a few extra days because I'm not actually seeing my mum on Christmas Day. My mum doesn't live near me, so we're travelling down to see her on the 28th. So I'm hoping that gives me time to get it done. Fingers crossed. Pray for me. The wonders of deciding to do all of the Christmas stitching and then really not leaving myself enough time. Enough time. Can't talk today. So, moral of the story. Next year, 2026, we are starting Christmas stitching in July. With the Christmas in July, Jolly July, what do you call it? Plan that happens. Okay, so that is my first whip. Now, obviously, I have been working kind of frantically on the ornaments, so I haven't had a lot of time for stitching elsewhere. However, there is one more whip. Now, this is from Caterpillar Cross Stitch, and I am stitching this with Lindsay from Stitching Magic 111. She's also stitching it with a few other people. I think Jen from Jen's Stitchy Corner is also stitching this, and a few other people who I'm not too sure about. But this is the Snow Flurry design. This is it here. I think it's gorgeous. I love the colours in this. I think I've said before, I think I've probably said this every time I've mentioned this piece, but it reminds me of Frozen. I love the colours in this and just really, really pretty design. I was hoping to be further ahead than I am, but due to ornament stitching, it hasn't quite panned out the way I might have hoped. But so this is in the hoop again because I've been working on it, but this is where I've got to. So it's coming along. I have done the beginning of the S and the N for the snow. We've got some snowflakes in here. We've got quite a lot of the sort of curly-Q calligraphy style elements. I love this. I hope that once I've finished my ornaments, I'm going to be able to get back to this before sort of the new year hits. I will be using some beads to embellish this. This is part of the Caterpillar Cross Stitch subscription box, and they sent beads with it. So I'm thinking of putting beads in the middle of my snowflakes just to accentuate them. And the needle minder here is also from Caterpillar Cross Stitch, came with the kit. Love my subscription box, very pleased with it. Couldn't afford, unfortunately, the Caterpillar Cross Stitch advent calendar this year, but I have been a subscriber now to the subscription box for 4, I think. Dragon, Halloween, this one, Space. Yes, 4 months now of their subscription box. So been enjoying that a lot. Looking forward to getting back to this one. It is stitched on, I think, white 14 count Aida. Does it tell me? It might tell me, hang on. No, I don't think it does tell me. Yes, no, it does tell me 14 count Ada. Using all the kit supplies. Really, really like this design. Looking forward to getting back to it, hopefully, in the not too distant future. So that moves me on to plans. Now, I'm aware that probably quite a few of you who watch me also watch Lindsay over at Stitching Magic 111 and Jen over at Jen Stitchy Corner. I think they're both doing this. Have I got my wires crossed? I know at least Jen is doing 16 days of winter stitching at the beginning of January, and I thought I might as well hop on the bandwagon because it seems to me that I have an awful lot of winter pieces that I like stitching winter designs. I love snow. I have a massive thing about snow. I just really, really like snow. I got engaged in the snow. It's just something that to me is really special and magical, and I think I'm drawn to wintry patterns as a result of a general like for snow. And I don't know, there's something about winter. Kind of having just come past the solstice, I'm feeling all of the winter rebirth, rejuvenation kind of things. So that leads me on to my plans. So I am thinking of joining Jen for the 16 days of winter, but also the reason I mentioned Lindsay is because Lindsay is stitching with a group of friends what's it called? The Tiny Modernist piece, Snow Beautiful, that's what it's called, Snow Beautiful piece, which is in, did I pick it up? Oh bother, no I didn't. Bear with me 1 second, I'm just going to get something. Doing well today. So, Snow Beautiful is in this edition of Cross Stitcher magazine. This is the January 2026 edition, and the piece I am talking about, if I can find it, it's going to hide from me now naturally, is this lovely design here. So this is the Snow Beautiful design. Now I have ordered my fabric and my threads from Willow Fabrics. Hopefully they will be arriving very soon. And I'm either going to start this on Christmas Day or as my New Year New Start. I haven't decided which yet. I might actually leave that up to you guys in a minute. I might do a little poll because there's another piece I'm thinking of starting, which again, may be a Christmas, maybe a New Year New Start. So this is a potential contender. I love this piece. This is obviously by Cheryl from Tiny Modernist. Just think, all the colours are gorgeous. It's not too sort of Christmassy. It's more, to me, it's more of a wintry piece. And it's just, I don't know, I just really, when I saw it, I was like, I absolutely have to stitch that. I love all the little motifs. The fact that we've got quite a wintry kind of house with the Christmassy trees. And we've got this cute little dog up here, this little sausage dog in his hat and his coat. Love that. We've got some warm cocoa. We've got the snowman down the bottom. I love this. It's going to take me forever to stitch it, but I'm actually really looking forward to starting it. So that's one plan for next year / the end of this year. The others that I have in place, I might as well start with the other possible contender for the new start. Now, you would have seen this kit before. I've shown this on my channel before. I have still not started it. I was hoping to get it started before Christmas, and it didn't happen. So this is my scary full coverage. So this is a kit by Luca S. I'm just seeing if it's got a name. I don't think it does. They tend to just be, oh yes it does, Christmas Deer. So this is the kit that I am referring to. Please excuse the glare. So this is my gorgeous reindeer. I think he's beautiful. And I'm thinking of possibly starting him despite the fact that he scares the life out of me because he is full coverage. This is why he's not been started yet. So he is a potential New Year New Start as well. So what do you think? Let me know. Would you start this beautiful reindeer as a New Year New Start? Or would you start Snow Beautiful? I want you guys to vote for me so that I can pick which one I start when. So they're either, I'm going to start them both. That's the plan. One of them for New Year, one of them for Christmas Day, or as near to it as I can, even if it's just like one stitch, because Christmas Day is going to be busy. But let me know what you think. Which order would you start them in? Okay, so that's two of my potential new projects. And then I have a few others for the sort of winter themed. I'm probably going to do winter for the whole of January, not just for 16 days. I'm thinking January is going to be my winter month. So we have a few other projects that, oops, I'm trading thread everywhere. we have a few other projects that I thought would be contenders for this. Now, the first one is really a Christmas design, but I haven't managed to get to it. It doesn't have Christmas written on it. And hey, who says gingerbread houses have to be only for Christmas? I think this is cute as anything, and I don't want to leave it till next year. I would like to start this relatively soon. So this may be one of my winter themed pieces. I just think this is really cute. As you can tell, it was not expensive. I bought this from the works because £5 for a gingerbread house cross stitch. Yes, please sign me up. I want to have a go and see what it's like. So I don't know what the kit, I haven't taken it out of the box yet, so I'm not sure what the threads are like. I don't know what the fabric's like, but I love the design. I think it's really cute. Just this little gingerbread house. So we're going to have a go. I thought I'd give that a try. So this is from Make and Create. It's just called the gingerbread house. We've got the bamboo hoop, the fabric, and assorted threads, needle and instructions included in the kit. So as I said, it's from the works in the UK. Thought I might give that one a go. And then you will have seen this one before. I've shown this on my channel. This is featured in every Flossmas video so far, and I haven't touched it for a couple of weeks because ornaments. But this is another one I definitely want to get done in January. I want to get this finished. So this is, it's probably a better picture, the Winter Cotton and Twine Christmas 2022 design. Yes, I've been working on this since then. I love this piece. I think it's so pretty. I really want to get this finished because I have made quite a bit of progress on it this year. So this is where I'm at. As you can see, this hasn't progressed from the last couple of times I've shown it. This year's progress includes the bottom 2 boxes and the bottom half of this big box. I was chugging along really well. It was going great. And then I decided to make gifts for people and that kind of took over. So I haven't got back to this one, but I haven't got that much to go. I'm over halfway and I'm hoping once the ornaments are done and possibly Let It Snow is finished, this is next on the list. So as I say, from the Cotton and Twine subscription box back in 2022, I'm not currently a subscriber to Cotton and Twine, mainly due to financial situations, but we won't go into that. But hopefully, you never know, there may be an opportunity in the future to rejoin. So because I do love their designs, and I have to admit, seeing everybody who had the Historical Sampler Company advent calendar, I've been like, I really like those designs. I know who that's by. I might have to resubscribe. So that's one I definitely want to get to. And then, well, I found something on Vinted that I've been looking for quite a long time. So this is another caterpillar cross stitch design. This is the Hello Dear pattern. Hopefully there's not too much glare on that and you can see it. I know lots of people have stitched this. So this is the design. Lovely little kind of wintry Christmas animals tree with a robin, and we've got, I think, a squirrel on there. We've got the bunny rabbit and a deer, and I love these designs. I have been looking on this for Vinted for, I don't know, a very long time, and I've never seen it before. I've never seen any of the trees come up, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to have that. That's just a sign from the universe. So this was most likely naughty Christmas present to myself. So yes, that is another potential new start. What's with me and all these new starts? I don't normally have that many of them because I never finished the things I started in the first place. So I would love to get to this and at least start it in January. I mean, we're not going to be finishing it anytime soon, but I would love to have a go at this. I love all the little characters, and yeah, I just think it would be really good fun. So that is kind of what I have to share with you today. I hope that you have enjoyed seeing where I'm at to my manic ornament stitching. And I would like to wish all of you a very, very happy Christmas, happy solstice, happy festive season if you celebrate. And if you don't, I hope you have a peaceful, restful December. And I also wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who has watched my videos, who's subscribed to my videos, who's been here, who's supported the channel. It means a lot to me. Some of you know that I went away from Flosstube for a little while and have relatively recently come back. And it's been a lovely experience to meet lots of new people. I've made some nice friends through being here and watching a few other people's videos. It's really starting to come together and I couldn't be more grateful for that. So thank you ever so much for being here. And if you are new today and you like what you see, if you'd like to leave me a little comment, or if you want to like the video or subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. I would massively appreciate it. And if you are new, I hope that you liked what you've seen and that maybe you've got some inspiration for your own future projects. So in terms of 2026 plans, as I say, obviously January, I'm planning on doing the winter theme throughout January. I'm not someone who does massive loads of plans because I never stick to them. So I am thinking of possibly doing themed months, but that remains to be seen. We shall see how January goes and then go from there. I do have a couple of possible kind of February Valentine's-y themed pieces that I'm thinking about. One of which is the Valentine's Terrarium from Tiny Modernist, because that pattern has been shouting at me for a long time and I haven't bought it yet. And I would like to, but we'll see. So yes, I don't have massive plans, as I say, but I would like generally to grow the channel. I would like to be able to stitch some more pieces, get some more stitching going. I'm starting to actually make progress on things now. It used to be that I would start things and never ever finish them, and I've actually had quite a few finishes this year. So that's been really pleasant and a nice surprise. And I feel like I'm growing along with my channel, which is lovely. And I want to say thank you to lots of other Flosstubers. So shout out time, because these are guys that have inspired me. One of whom inspired me to come back to Flosstube altogether, which was Lindsay at Stitching Magic 111. I know I've already mentioned her a few times in this video, but there are quite a few others I'd just like to give a festive shout out and a big thank you to for everything they do, all the inspiration they share, all the cheering they've done for me, because it is massively appreciated. So in no particular order, I would like to shout out Jen at Jen's Stitchy Corner. I love Jen's videos. I don't know how she manages to do like one a day, which she seems to have been doing for all of November and December. It's really quite impressive. She's just a joy to watch. She's so enthusiastic. She's got some lovely projects. I love seeing the variation and all her full coverage. She's a big full coverage person. So I think she's the reason that I've picked up my full coverage, to be honest, with cries of, maybe I can do this after all. So there's Jen at Jen's Stitchy Corner. There is Kerry at Colourfully Cross Stitched. Absolutely love her channel for both the cross stitching and the book recommendations. Very dangerous in terms of enabling me on both cross stitch and books. Kerry's just a joy. I really enjoy her channel and all her different projects, particularly her long dogs. I am not brave enough, but I love seeing other people's. Let me see. There is also, his name's gone, Garrett at Coffee Stitcher. His Wizard of Oz patterns, his passion for the craft, just in general, I really enjoy watching his channel. I'm trying to remember everybody and my brain's gone blank, which is what normally happens when I get to this section. But we also have Nikki at Nikki Nax Crafts. She's relatively new to me. I've only started watching her very recently. She's a fellow Welshie. So big shout out to Nikki for being from my small little part of the UK too. Lovely to watch some of her videos. Really enjoying that. And then there's Becca over at Becca is Stitching. Been watching Becca for a while. Just really enjoy her. She makes me smile. She's very creative, has lots of different projects. Like, been enjoying her Flossmas videos too, seeing all her stitching and different things that she's up to. Some of the girls that I see from the virtual retreats, I can't remember everybody's channel name, I'm really sorry, but Crafting with Jess is one of them. We have Accounting My Stitches. We have, who else? Oh goodness me, there's lots of other people whose stitchy channels have gone out of my head, but if I remember them, I'll leave them down below. But you guys have been a big help to me, my fellow virtual retreaters, who just have been a joy to sit and chat with, have really inspired me. It's made cross stitching a bigger hobby for me because I now have friends that do it too. I don't know many people locally to me that I see in relation to cross stitch. I've got friends that cross stitch, but we don't tend to cross stitch together very often, which is something maybe needs to change for 2026. Yeah, that's been on my mind for a while and I haven't got around to sorting it out. So who knows, maybe there'll be a local group to come in the future. But no, it's been an interesting experience. There's so many more cross stitches that I could think of to shout out, but we would be here all afternoon. So to any of you that I watch and talk to on a regular basis, oh my goodness, Lauren at Cross Stitch Bunny, how did I forget Lauren? I'm a very long-term viewer of Lauren's channel. She is just phenomenal with what she does. I can't say enough nice things about Lauren. Go and watch her channel. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, she's been with me a long time. But yes, it's been a lovely year of making progress, trying new things, actually getting some finishes, trying some very unusual fully finished objects. All I normally do is frame them, and now we're making ornaments. So who knows what's coming next? It's quite exciting. But I will leave it there. Suffice to say, Merry Christmas. I look forward to seeing you all in the new year. I hope you have a wonderful time, and I shall see you very soon. All the best. Bye for now.